What's the most fun?
You put me in a tough spot.
Wait, hold on. Okay, this is our opinion, y'all. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Brighton Adventures. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And in this video in particular, we're going to be talking about our impressions in Colombia and some
helpful tips.
That's right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is our arrival. We had an American airline flight with a layover in Miami. Once we got to the airport, we were told that we have had to fill a migration form 72 hours to the hour before the flight, and the link with the form, we're gonna put it down below in the description.
We went to 4 different parts of Colombia: Cartagena, Bogota, Medellin, and Cali. We're gonna talk about their main differences and also their similarities. To begin, we're gonna talk about the similarities that we found across each place. For example, take a coffee tour across all of Colombia. Also, drink one of the most known drinks or alcohol beverages called aguardiente, or better known as guaro. Comes actually from Antioquia or Medellin region. Also, bring cash with you. You just never know what restaurant or bar is not going to take a credit card or tap. And for transportation, feel free to use Uber or InDrive.
Also, on our trip to Colombia, we noticed that the same things that we saw over and over and over was that there were friendly people all over Colombia. We did not meet not one person who was unfriendly. Also, when we were in Colombia, we noticed that you need to stay hydrated everywhere you go, and there's going to be a lot of walking, so prepare for that. Also, you should not, like they say over there, this is a Colombian slang, dar papaya. Dar papaya means that you should not put yourself in vulnerable situations where you can be taken advantage of. For example, do not leave your phone unattended just because you're going to the bathroom. And also do not go out with your phone like this and with huge extravagant jewelry, because you are giving the impression that you want to be stolen from. And then last but not least, the thing that we saw the same in everywhere was also like a traveling tip we would give for any place in the world is prepare for the unexpected, because in Colombia, we definitely dealt with that. When we were in Bogota, there was a situation that I, in particular, was not so happy about. When we walked out of a museum, we were in a square, and there was a homeless man that was being kicked by 4 young people. And I guess this is the American in me, where we don't know how to mind our business. But I started like yelling, and they kept chasing after this guy. And I was like, where are the cops? But there definitely were cops around there. I guess they're just used to the situation or just simply don't care. But that didn't really mirror the attitude of Colombian people while we were over there. So I was very confused. Another thing that we did not expect was in Cali, there was a water outage, and I guess in other areas there was a power outage, but we experienced a water outage, and it was something that we did not expect. But like in traveling, you have to be open to just what happens and have fun. Now we're going to talk about what made each 4 of the places in Colombia different to us. So to start with, we're going to talk about the accents. So I'm going to use Google, our friendly Google. We know what they sound like, but I want to give you guys a better breakdown. So each place has a distinct accent. So in Bogota, they have what they consider the standard Colombian Spanish, and we noticed that. They have like a neutral intonation. It's less singy-songy compared to the coast. They have like the final S sounds that can be softened to an H sound. Then in Medellin, which is the one that most people recognize right away, it's the Paisa sound, the Paisa accent, and it's known for the voceo, using vos instead of tu for the informal U. Similar S softening as Bogota, but other S sounds are pronounced strongly. Final N can turn into an M sound. Tren become tren. And it's like the accent that you kind of hear, like Karol, because she's from over there. Then Cali, it's the Pacific region. So they share some features with the Paisa, voceo accent, but it's more rhythmic, melodic intonation, tendency to drop the final consonants and vowels, making speech faster paced. Yeah, they do talk faster. And then in Cartagena, final accent, this is the Caribbean region. It's the most distinct out of the four. So it has a strong Elysian, I think that's how you pronounce it, dropping sounds of final consonants, especially S turning to a breathy H. Cartagena becoming Cartagena. You heard that many times. Wider use of the informal tú pronoun, even in formal settings. And then the other thing that we found different is the differences between how traditional they were and how modern they were. So if we're gonna break it down, it's gonna be Cali being the most traditional, then Bogota, then Cartagena, then Medellin being the most modern.
And lastly, out of the 4 places we visited, we noticed that Medellin and Cartagena were overwhelmingly touristic, while Bogota and Cali were less touristic.
To spice up this video, we decided that we were going to do some travel awards for each region. So for each question that I'm going to have during this game, it's like a little game. In this game, we're going to put up a card with the name of the region, whether it's Bogota, Cali, Cartagena, or Medellin. And we're going to have 2 for each. The first question here is best food. You have to pick 2 cards that you think go with this answer. I have this one.
Pretty easy
Very
for me.
easy for me. No. Let's see if you pick the same one as me.
I gotta pick 2 cards?
Yeah, 2.
Alright. Got them right here.
No, you chose the same one as me.
Heck yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Cali and Medellin for sure. We had the best food in these regions. No
Yes.
doubt about it. No regrets.
Antioqueña food, Vallecaucana food, don't miss it.
Okay, so next question is best history. What is the best history?
Oh, that's a tough
Wait,
one.
hold
For me, well, I gotta pick 2 as well?
Yep.
Alright. So, I mean, pretty easy then. Should I
Oh, different.
reveal to the people already?
Okay,
But-
so I picked the same one as you, Cartagena. I think because the pared amurallada, like the Palenque
city.
tour, and the slavery story, and then Medellin. You might have thought like, oh, why didn't she pick Bogota? Because that's Bogota, right? The blues Bogota.
Right.
Okay.
Bogota.
Why didn't I pick Bogota? I thought of picking Bogota when I made these questions, but I picked Medellin simply because of Comuna 13, and they have gone through a lot, and they've taken their country to, well, not country, their region to a whole new level, and all the stories of Pablo Escobar. Who doesn't know about Pablo Escobar? If you don't, research. But yeah, next question is, where's my phone? Next question is best activities.
Okay, I got it. Shall I reveal to the people now?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, for sure. I like. Oh, I scratched my nose. I like the beach. Related activities we did.
Beach
I
balls.
feel like It's Money
Yes.
was a vibe.
Absolutely.
Yes, and then in Medellin, I think it was very lively. Provençal was lit. I really liked our tour in Guatapé. I like, if you haven't watched our video, the Guatapé video. If you haven't watched any of our videos, go and watch our videos now. But the Guatapé video, that's the best day trip day trip, whatever we've done on all of our travels. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So next question is best museums.
Oh, that's a tough one, actually. But I'm gonna pick these 2.
Oh,
Oh.
just like me. Blue and yellow.
There you
So
go.
I say Cali because I really learned a lot about salsa, and I think if we're gonna be frank, and these are the places that we actually went to museums, I believe. Well, in Medellin we did too, but I don't really like the Botero Museum. We could have probably went to the one in Bogota.
Bogota, yeah. I think, honestly, the reason why I picked Bogota personally is it holds a lot of history about Colombia itself. And of course, many things talk about Simón Bolívar, their Libertador.
Yep.
And so, for me personally, why not Medellin? Like the Botero Museum is something we discussed about, right? It's just the area where it's at. It's a little rough. But if you can make it to that museum, absolutely.
we haven't mentioned this. So in the prepare for the unexpected part that we had mentioned, something that I didn't say was also when we went to the Botero Museum, and this is why I feel this way too. It's the area. Once we got off of our Uber ride to the museum, I saw lots and lots of people there that looked like zombies, and I literally saw somebody shoot themselves. I was like, whoa, we definitely got to a rough area. And then you saw what?
Sadly, I got to see a few women that I believe they were selling themselves as prostitutes.
Yeah. So definitely, that's why I didn't pick Medellin. So next question. Best views. Let's see if we have the same.
Wow, that's a tough one. I feel like all
you might have to agree with me.
All the views over there are nice, but I'm going to say, hold on, I'm not ready.
I'm ready.
I think these two, Cali and Medellin, for me.
Oh wow, I'm surprised about Cali. Why'd you pick Cali?
I feel like once you stay in the Vallecaucana area, which is like about an hour away from the airport, you have lots of views of the mountains. So I don't know. I just like felt that I was very connected to nature with the mountains.
I'm very surprised about that. And we have completely different ones. Wow, that's crazy. We got Medellin and
I got Medellin, yeah. Medellin.
And
sorry, but Medellin is also, in fact, Medellin, you would feel more connected to nature than Cali itself. But even though there's like many mountains in Medellin, and it looks like a cosmopolitan city nowadays, you still feel that there's a bunch of trees, and I don't know, it makes you feel connected to home, it makes you feel connected to earth.
Okay, well, I chose completely different ones. I chose Bogota because from Monserrate, those views were stunning. I cannot forget those views.
Yes.
And I love mountains. If there's one thing about me, I love mountains.
That's why I said they were rough.
Yeah, and then Cartagena, the beach views, the water was so nice. I don't know. That's just, and I just feel like the view from our rooftop bars of like the city itself and the colors. Yeah, that's why I went with these two. And next question. Next question is most budget friendly.
Okay. For me, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
This was hard for me too, and I don't think I had a second one. Maybe these two.
For me.
Oh, okay.
Cali and Cartagena.
Well, we both agreed on Cali. Cali is not very touristic, so you can get away with cutting costs, and you can still get really good experiences still with your costs being lower than the other touristic places. That's the reason why I chose Bogota as well. I feel like Bogota, there's way more stuff over there, and it's diverse in the things you can get, but you can still get them at a lower cost. Right. That's why I chose Bogota.
Maybe because it's the capital.
Yeah, that's why I chose Bogota. And then the last one, I don't even have to look. The most fun.
Wow,
what's the most fun?
You put me in a tough spot.
Wait, hold on. Okay, this is our opinion, y'all.
For me, all four.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
All four are most fun.
I'm gonna go all day, every day on these two. I mean, I agree, all four. We loved our experience in Colombia. If we can go to Colombia again, we absolutely would. Another question I had, which was really hard for me, and I was like, I'm not even asking struggle, was where we would go if we went to Colombia again, and the answer would be his answer, any of the four. I love Cartagena. We would then go to another region. I love Medellin. It was a total vibe. We wish we had more time in Medellin. I love Cali. We would have spent more time as well in Cali, and we also missed going to a nightclub. where we can actually see salsa in person. And then
Also, one more thing.
Yes.
In Cali, since we know it's the salsa nation of Colombia, essentially almost everywhere you would find lessons to learn how to how to dance salsa.
yes.
And some of these are actually in groups and they're free. Some of them are very low cost as well.
And then the last place, Bogota. So Bogota is the easiest place along with Cartagena to get to Colombia. And Bogota is where we have friends in, like the video. You haven't seen it. So we would repeat Bogota for that reason. Other than that, all places were amazing. And I hope this video helped you in some way, some shape, way, or form. I can't even talk in some way. And I hope you guys see our next videos.
Don't forget, Colombia is not going to disappoint.
That's right. Amen.